Molded part engraving and required pictures. Part engraving. All part engraving information will be supplied to the tool shop by the Amer program manager. The tool shop is required to position this information on the CAD model using the correct character sizes, fonts and positions and submit it for approval by the Amer program manager. This information may include, but is not limited to the following: specified customer identification mark or logo, part name, part number, material code, example ABS. Note, this must be included on all parts and all runners. Cavity ID number. Made in USA, depending on the manufacturing plant, consult with the Amer program manager. Date marking, in order or preference, tool shop must get direction from Amer program manager as to which calendar years to engrave. Option number 1, engraved rectangular month year date matrix. Option number 2, one date must include months and years, as shown in this picture. Amer part number and logo. Cavity ID numbering. Cavity identification locations must be documented on the mold layout and approved by the tooling engineer. The layout will be based on the following chart, using the zero corner of the mold as a reference. The outside of the tool must be engraved with the following information: letter size minimum 1/4. The engraving must be easily visible and clear to read. The text which needs to be engraved will be supplied to the tool shop by the Amer program manager. The tool shop is required to take specific pictures of this engraving and the tool. These pictures will be put into an Amer format PowerPoint presentation which will be included in the tooling binder. This PowerPoint presentation will also be emailed to the Amer program manager as early as possible. After the first shot tool trial. Amer part number, mold number, project number, OEM part number, number of cavities, hot runner or cold runner or combination. Overall mold dimensions in metric. Overall mold dimensions in English. Actual mold weight in pounds. Actual mold weight in kilograms. Ejection stroke max. Mold asset number. Property of mold maker. Amer web address. Shrink factor used for the mold construction. Molded material. Date of first tryout. A plaque with picture of part and project number shall be on every mold in a recessed pocket. Large arrow on both operator and non-operator side pointing upwards. Engravings for the mold steel components. All steels must be identified with type of steel, including mold base steels, cavity and core steels, components steels, Rockwell hardness of steel, tool steel. All molding blocks are to be P20 high hard, RC 32 to 34, except as listed below or approved by the Amer program manager and as noted in the request for quotation. Mold base shoes are to be 4140 steel or better. Ejector boxes and plates are to be 1020 steel or better. Mold cavity blocks for applique insert tools are to be H13, RC 46 to 48, and require a diamond polished finish. And must include Tribo coat on all A-class surfaces. Core block is P20 high hard, RC 32 to 34. Mold blocks for vane set tools, with PBT resin, are to be Mirax stainless steel, RC 46 to 48. Mold blocks for vane set tools, non-PBT resin, are to be H13, RC 46 to 48. Mold blocks for tools that will have post-mold hydrographics applied may be required to be H13, RC 46 to 48. TBD at time of quotation and require a 400 grit emery finish. Mold blocks for tools using glass-filled resin are to be H13 or stainless steel, RC 52 to 54. Mold blocks for tools using POM, PVC or vinyl resin are to be stainless steel, RC 32 to 34. Mold blocks for all other tools is to be P20 high hard, RC 32 to 34. One-piece lifters that do not form A-class surfaces should be H13, RC 42-44. All other side actions should be the same steel type as the main molding inserts, unless otherwise specified. Round lifter rods should be 60 case shafting or Mori SUJ2-100 CR6 steel case hardened to RC60. Internal RC 25-30. Mold cavity blocks for ultratherm applications are to be Sina 1 or Mirax stainless steel. RC hardness TBD pending application. All sup inserts must be made of mold quality AISIS 7, 58 HRC. The following sets of pictures are required for each tool design review and before the mold is transferred to our facility. Close-up picture of the engraving information. Picture of the core side of the tool. Picture of the cavity side of the tool. Picture of the outside of the tool to show the engraving location. The tool shop is required to take specific pictures of all engravings and the tool. These pictures will be put into Amer PowerPoint presentation which will be included in the tooling binder. This PowerPoint presentation will also be emailed to the Amer program manager as early as possible after the first shot tool trial. As the following example of a PowerPoint presentation, the tool builder must email to the Amer tool engineer, with the tool design 3D data, for the mold design review.
Hola México, ¿cómo estamos? Un poquito más, ¿no?
Thank you for your time. My name is Amer Janineh and please watch my other mold design videos.